Okay, well, thank you everybody for coming today. This is a great turnout and a great day in Silverthorne. I'm Ryan Highland. I'm the town manager for the town of Silverthorne. I'm filling in for Mayor Bruce Butler today, and I wanted to give a little context to. We're here on June 1st today, and it is Cycle Silverthorne Month, and so we're here to celebrate a couple of things. But the context of the month that we're in is perfect because we're doing a lot of events this month to recognize the importance of cycling in our community. And so this was a perfect day to do that. We had Bike to School this morning, and we're having a bike rodeo across the street at Silverthorne Elementary. Our police officers are assisting with that right now. And so the main purpose of this event, though, what we're here to celebrate right now, is to unveil a custom-made piece of art that is also serves as a bicycle rack here at North Pond Park in Silverthorne. So a little bit of background on this project. We have a Parks, Trails, and Open Space plan that we adopted a few years ago, updating from other previous plans. And there's a whole lot of information in that plan, but one of the things that the plan identified that we really wanted to strive for was partnership and community outreach and different community partnerships that we could undertake with projects. And so we also have a new arts and culture strategic plan, and in that plan we talk about being more artful with some of the infrastructure that we have in town. And so we have a sport committee. We have a lot of our sport committee members here today, and they're really tasked with implementing some of those plans, including the parks plan. And so Tyler, who is one of our new committee members on the sport committee, saw an opportunity to reach out to Snowy Peaks High School and commission a piece of artwork that could serve both as infrastructure for the town as a bike rack, but also celebrate the arts and culture spirit that we're trying to bring to Silverthorne. And so that's exactly what happened. And Tyler has got a passion for physical education. He's the teacher of that program at Silverthorne Elementary. So all of these things kind of came together, and we reached out to Snowy Peak to see if we could commission a piece, and that was possible. So we'll hear a little bit later from Greg Lathrop, who's the instructor who worked with students on this piece that's behind me. And also I'll introduce in a second here the principal for Snowy Peaks. So the piece that we're standing in front of celebrates community partnerships. It celebrates the vision and the skills of the youth in our community. It celebrates arts in Silverthorne, and it also celebrates the bicycle, which we're focused on for this entire month because that's such an important part of our culture here. So we're very excited about this piece. The whole process has been so successful that I think our sport committee would like to replicate this again next year in some form. I don't know if that's news to the school, but we would love to do this again, and we have a performing arts center that's under construction in Silverthorne, and we'd love to do something with you there. So thank you all so much. We want to thank Snowy Peaks, obviously, and all the students who worked on this. Don and Tyler and our whole sport committee for really coming up with this concept. Town staff have been involved in creating a place to place this piece of art. And then also working to set this event up, Susan and Julie McCluskey from the school district. Thanks to everyone. So thank you all. We're really excited about having this piece of art in this wonderful park and in celebrating the partnership that we have with Snowy Peaks and the youth of our community who have created a great piece. So I'm going to turn it over to Jim, and he can talk a little bit about the school and the project. So thank you all.
Thanks. Okay, I'm going to invite up our Snowy Peaks students and some of our staff who helped work on this project. So at Snowy Peaks High School, we stand on 4 cornerstones that we focus on for education. And they're academics, character, community, and nature. And when we talk about character development, we really focus on arousing curiosity within our students and embracing their creative sides. And, you know, as you can see by this wonderful piece, you know, our students took their passion for welding and explored something new and were able to create, and they were able to be curious about new learnings. And, that's something that we really celebrate at Snowy Peaks High School. And I just want to commend our students. I want to commend our staff who worked on this and, for a job well done. And then, the community aspect of what we focus on is really helping students understand that their role is, within something bigger than just themselves. And how do we play a role within our community? How do we play a role within our school? How do we play a role within even in the international world? And how do we make sure that we are playing a positive role when we consider how we interact with all of those things? And so, for us to be able to give back to the town of Silverthorne and to partner with you guys, we just really appreciate that opportunity, and just so proud as always of our students and what they are always able to accomplish, and especially whenever it comes to partnering with our local entities. So thanks so much, and I'm going to turn the mic over now to Greg Lathrop, who was in charge of this project. Greg?
Thank you. Hi, I'm Greg Lathrop, and good job, Jim. I'd like to say it's an honor to work with these guys. They're creative and amazing, and they worked really hard. I just can't say enough about them. I'd like to thank the school district for standing behind Snowy Peaks projects with us, and good job, guys. Mike, you want to finish up?
Me? I was one.
You want to cut the ribbon?
Sure.
Go to it.
First, I'm gonna hand you off to Scott over here. He was one of the people who helped me and several other people in designing and fabricating this wonderful piece of art right here. Scott?
Hey, how's it going? This bike rack did not come easily. We all faced many obstacles dealing with this project, and each other sometimes. Whether it was turning the welding machine to the correct temperature or re-welding a 45-degree angle, one way or another, we accomplished our goal as a team. Looking back at the entire process, I couldn't be happier with the end results. Not just the fact that we all worked together to fabricate an amazing bike rack, but we also learned a new functional skill. This group is very diverse, and we all gathered together to complete something as a team, to do something for the community in an innovative and resourceful way. Thank you. To Mike.
This bike rack was by far one of the hardest things I think that this group of people has had to do as a team. Like Scott was saying, we had several problems with our welds and our machines not working properly, but we all managed to get through it with teamwork and reliability. I'm just so glad that I got to work with such an amazing group of people, and to Principal Smith.
Okay. Without further ado, I think we're going to cut a ribbon right now, and I'll pass the mic on and allow that you guys to